Okay, so whole numbers, all right? Comparing and rounding. We just did a little bit of an example before, but know the placeholders, all right? This is 2,450,989. The 9 is the ones digit. The 8 is the tens. The next 9 is hundreds. The 0 is the thousand. And then from there, it just goes 10,000, 100,000, and so on. Million. After that, it would go 10 million, 100 million, and then billion, like that other question we looked at. All right? We went through the rule. So, look at the number to the right of the rounding. One of the questions you get in the homework is you get a table. The number is 1,396. I have to round that to the nearest 10. So I look at the 9. To the right of that is a 6. Oldest saying in the book, 5 and above, give it a shove. 4 and below, let it go. So I have to give it a shove. But the reason why I'm doing this particular question is it has a double rounding effect. Okay? So the 6 becomes a 0. I round the 9 up, and that becomes a 0. Because 9 plus 1 is 10. And then you have to write it as now 1,400. Okay, so this is an example of double rounding. With a 9. So you might get a table where it's the same number. If I do 1396, rounded to the nearest 100, well, I look at the 9, I got to move it up, and this is actually the same answer, believe it or not. One, 3, 9, 6. Look at the 1, because that's the thousands place. To the right of that is the 3. Let it go. So the last one would be 1,000. Vice News in 2014 reported that there's an estimated 537,880,000 pounds of plastic floating in the world's oceans. Interesting statistic. Round this number to the nearest 10 million. So I've got 537,880,000. The 10 million place looks like the 3. So look to the right of that. Round it up. So I think this is 54 million. Oh, look at that. Sorry about that. 540 million. 100,000. So then that number to the 100,000. Oh, I got to look at the 8 now. So this would be, I think, 5, 3, 7. The 8 rounds up. And then the rest zeros. Okay? Last one. Adding and subtracting. Line everything up. All of the ones column is lined up. So 9 plus 9 is 18. Carry the 1. 5 plus 2 is 7. Plus 9 is 16. Plus 1 is 17. Carry the 1 again. 4 plus 4 is 8. Plus 1 is 9. There's nothing in the thousands column. So bring that right down. 3978. In the bottom, 9 minus 0 is 9. 5 minus 9, we run into a problem. So 5 minus 9 is no good. We got to borrow from the other one. So I'm going to turn this 4 into a 3. Make that a 1. So now I do 15 minus 9, which is 6. 3 minus 4 is no good, so I have to borrow from the 2 and make it 13. So now I do 13 minus 4, which is 9. And then 1 minus 1 is 0. So I think this answers 969. We have just gone through the first 2 sections.